Hello and welcome to today's presentation where I get to show you how you can make extra seven figures without any extra special skills. Now, the best part of this is that you can either do this on a full-time or part-time basis using the business strategy that I'm going to show you in a minute that has already created over 130 millionaires and counting. Now, what if you could increase your income by, say, an extra 3 million naira? I mean, in this year. I'm not talking of in 5 years. I'm talking about within this year. What would that do for you? I want you to also think about this. What would suffer if you did nothing about your financial goals? You know, it's very easy to think about our financial goals and what we want, but it's actually very critical to also think about the things that would suffer. What would suffer? I need you to think about that and write it down. Now, if you're ready, I mean really ready and not just curious or interested, your action would actually tell, because what I'm going to show you right now is what I call a no-brainer. Like I said before, over 130 millionaires have been created in less than 5 months, and we are still counting. So this is actually something that is working, has been working, and it's still working, and you can actually leverage on. Before I go ahead, you might be wondering, okay, who the heck is this person talking to me, and why should I even listen to her? Well, I'll just take a brief minute to introduce myself. My name is Linda Hianacho. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a success coach, and I'm the founder of what I call the Millionaire Gang. We are a gang of goal-driven people with big dreams, and we are action-oriented. And I'm also a happy wife and a mom of twin boys. I was able to use this business plan and this business model to create a new reality for myself. What do I mean by that? Before I came into this industry of network marketing, I used to be in the corporate world, and I was stuck on the same pay for a long time. Initially, it wasn't a problem, but as the family grew, as responsibilities increased, I realized that the expenses were rising, but my income was the same. And together with my husband, we decided that, it's time to do something about this. And we decided to, go out in search of greener pastures, quote and unquote. And I decided to come into this industry to create the kind of lifestyle that I desire, and I believe that my family deserves. And, here we are today. 4 years later, we're living our dream. We are very happy and we are grateful. And that's why I have not stopped, sharing this with people, and that's why I'm actually sharing it with you. And like I said before, I work with action takers to help them achieve the same thing and even more than what I have achieved. And so far, I've helped several people earn 7 figures, and I can definitely help you too if you're ready. Now, I said it that you don't need any extra skills, and you might wonder, like, okay, how is that possible? And that's exactly what it is. You really don't need any extra skills for what I'm going to show you, but you really need the right mindset. It is critical. See, you might have the funds to do this. You might have I want to do this, I want to make it happen. But if you don't have your mindset in the right place, then it's a waste. And there's a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready. And you're not ready until your mindset, your state of mind is that of belief, not hope, not wishing. So I'm not showing you something that I hope will make you a millionaire. No, I'm showing you something that I know is going to help you begin to create 7-figure income on steroids. Now, open-mindedness is critical, because nothing good can enter a closed mind. And a closed mind will definitely not inspire faith, courage, or belief. So that said, let's go right ahead. This is just a snapshot of some people that have popped, like we say it in this place. And this is just showing the 135th, 132nd, 125th. Just some of them, because I can't put over 100 people on the screen. You know that. And guess what? These are everyday people from different walks of life: professionals, stay-at-home parents, entrepreneurs, students, and name it, all walks of life, clergymen. No matter what you do, there's a place for you here. And guess what? Most of these people had no experience whatsoever They did not have any special skills, but all of them have one thing in common. All of them still do. All people that have popped, and that is they all have the right mindset and they have the positive can-do attitude. So you can see here that we're not talking of anything. You don't need to have acquired any special skill or anything, but that mindset is critical. Now, this is something Warren Buffett said, and you might have heard of it, and it might really begin to sound like a cliche to you. But I mean, for a billionaire to be saying something like this, I would personally listen. And that's why I actually, took note of it. And he said, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Are your eggs in one basket right now? Are you that person that is earning well from your job or your business, and you feel like, oh, I'm okay, I don't need, and everything you have is coming from that source? Well, it could be very risky. Now, let me just, before I go into what I'm going to show you, I just wanted to drop a bit of value for you. And this is something I learned and has really stuck for me. The 3 critical buckets we must all have if we are really serious about creating wealth. Now, what I'm going to show you is how to increase your income. However, you owe it to yourself to learn how to multiply it and build lasting wealth for yourself. And these 3 buckets would actually, provide the structure for you to do that. The first one is your safety bucket, which is targeted at short expenses, money kept for emergencies. Normally, you keep it in your savings account or mutual funds. The next one is your growth bucket, which is aimed at long-term investment, because a time will come when you're not going to be as active as this, whether you like it or not. By then, would you have to keep working for money? Your growth bucket also ensures that you do not keep working for money for life. Rather, your money begins to work for you, and that is critical. And then finally, you have your dream bucket. See, even if you're going to, if you want to tighten your seatbelt and, you want to cut down on your spending and increase your savings, you don't want to be too frugal to the point that you now lose the essence of life. So you have things that you dream about. You have things on your bucket list. Your dream bucket is the fund that is targeted at helping you meet those, fulfill those dreams. So the question now is, which of these buckets do you have locked in right now? I remember when I saw this, it was a sober moment for me, because I had none of these locked in, because my salary was just enough to put body and soul together. And it actually got me thinking that, if at this age, if at this point in my life, I don't have these buckets set up, then the destination is actually predictable. And I decided to say, what, I'm going to redirect that destination. I'm going to, do well for myself by increasing my income so that I could actually take care of myself. And that is actually why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And it's been amazing. So, do you currently have all your eggs in one basket, one income source? Then you have to think again. I'm going to show you a foolproof 3-in-1 strategy to help you build sustainable wealth, play global and not just local, and help you accumulate tangible yet timeless assets. I'm going to be showing you that in a moment. And to get started on that, I'm going to share with you some smart reasons why you need to own gold. Now, gold is a commodity that has been thought about to be far-fetched from the regular person, but that's what actually gets me excited about this opportunity I'm going to show you, because the mission here is that gold should be accessible to the everyday person that really desires it without having to break a leg to own it. And some reasons you want to own gold is that gold is something that preserves wealth for you. It preserves wealth through the ages, and it's an excellent hedge against inflation. It's always also called the crisis commodity, because even in times of uncertainty and all manner of economic issues, gold retains its value. Now, this is another exciting thing. It can be instantly exchanged for paper money during emergencies. Unlike real estate, you can't just go into the market and say, oh, I want to sell my house right now, I need money now. That's not going to happen. But gold gives you that, value. And that reminds me of a story I heard from my friend who was in a very dire situation financially. And after borrowing from people for a long time, at a point, all she had was the gold ring on her finger. And then she decided to get into the then popular day market, and she sold it, and she was able to get some good money to solve the financial needs at the time. And of course, you can guess that, she's also in the gold business for obvious reasons. So, these are some exciting reasons why you want to own gold. Now, my question to you is, what if there was a way that you could earn this gold, earn in gold, rather than you having to bring money from your pocket to buy gold? Would that be something of value to you? I mean, if you could earn, your wages in gold, quote and unquote, how would that, make you feel? I'm going to show you how it works in a minute. And the first thing you want to know is that, before I go into that, I want to make you know that this is not a plan. This is not a strategy for everybody. This is only for specific action takers that decide to count themselves into the multiple seven-figure zone. If you want to see the plan of making just a few thousands or a few millions here and there, that's not here. This is a high plan that requires serious action takers. So you are the person, if it's for you, if you are the person that says, you know what, I'm done playing small. I want to play big and I want to make it big. And then this is for you. The startup capital is 550,000 naira. Guess what? After you fill just the first basic requirement, your capital comes back to you. How cool is that? That's amazing. Now, after you now fulfill that requirement, the next step is for you to earn at least 4.5 million naira. Heads up, your income can change within 90 days or less. And this is not an investment. This is a business. Now, I want to introduce you to the company that we are currently partnering with. It's called Swiss Golding, and we've actually leveraged our relationship with Swiss Golding to be able to help over 100 people earn in millions and beyond. And that's the power of leverage. And what do I mean by that? Because we are partners with Swiss Golding, we don't have to bother with going to mine the gold. We don't have to bother with administrative costs. We don't need to bother with all of those normal overheads associated with running a traditional business. All we need to do is to share the plan with people like you and work with you so that you can grow your own business. And how have we been able to achieve this? With a clear vision, with passion, and all-out massive action. Okay? So, about the company, we have 4 different offices across the world. We have in Germany, Hong Kong, Bulgaria, and Nigeria. And we trade in investment gold bars. And, different gold bars. We have the Swiss Golding. We have our own Swiss Golding gold bars. We have the Guza gold bars. We have Valcambi, and we have Agor Heresus from Switzerland. And what the company offers is an opportunity for you to be a regular customer, come in, buy your gold, spend the millions and buy your gold, or be the ambitious customer that wants to own the gold but wants to get paid in gold, so you don't have to spend the millions to own the gold. And this is just a summary of our marketing system. Like I said before, everything else has been taken care of by the company, and all that is required from every client. I'm a client, and you coming on board right now, you are a client. All that, the minimum effort required from you is to share this plan with 2 people. And don't worry about that, because you're working with a team of strategic people and with systems. We have that covered, how you go about it. So that's not your problem. We already have the basic social needs to make this happen, and that's more than enough. And that's why I told you at the beginning that you don't need any extra special skills. All you need is the right mindset, the right attitude, and the existing skills that you already have. Now the question is, what do you see? Are you already seeing the opportunity, or are you saying, there's no opportunity? What do you see here? Some people would see opportunity is now here, or opportunity is nowhere. I'm hoping you are in the former category. Now, how do you earn the 4.5 million that I mentioned to you at the beginning? This is called the VIP table of orders. And I don't want you to get bogged down with the technicality of this, please. I'm just going to summarize it for you because I don't expect you to grab it right away. But I want you to get excited about this, because what's the summary of all these tables you see here is that when you take a spot, this is called the preliminary table. When you take a spot in the preliminary table, all you need to do to get your initial capital back is for you to introduce your 2 clients and for them to introduce their 2 clients. Once that happens, your capital comes back to you first and foremost. Now take notes, this is not your 4.5 million naira yet. Now, that is the preliminary table. From there, once your capital comes back to you, you're automatically moved to what they call the main table, where the same thing happens. Your 2 also joins you here, and their 2 joins you, and then you earn your 4.5 million naira. And guess what? It keeps happening. Once you earn your 4.5 million naira, they don't kick you out of the system. You move to the next main table, and the same thing happens, 4.5 million naira. The next main table, the same thing happens, 4.5 million naira. And it goes on and on and on like that. Now, you might, like I said, you will not grab everything, but follow me. What the system is saying is that all you need literally is two hungry people like yourself that are ready to make it happen. And if you have two people like that, that say, you know what, tell me who we should bring down and we are making this happen. Tell me the mountain to cross and I'm jumping right now to make this happen. When you have two people like that, then you're good to go. Because what you do, they do, and then all of you keep reaping the benefits together. Now, when you earn in gold, what do you do? What do you do with your gold? There are three things you can do. You can either decide to keep the gold in UBS Bank and pay an annual fee of 1.2 of the value of the gold. The UBS Bank is a vault for storing gold. Or you could ask the company to send you gold to your home via DHL. We have a couple of videos showing our partners that have received their gold. Or finally, you could sell the gold back to the company and instantly get credited with euros. And now, when you get the euros, what can you do? You can buy what we call coupons. Coupons are what is used to, a coupon is what is used to register new clients. Or you can decide to transfer the money to your bank account, or you can decide to ask Swiss Golding to issue you a MasterCard where your money would go. Now, this is it. Whether you think you can do this or not, whether you think you can make it big in this business or not, you are right. Absolutely. Let's take a look at some gold miners that decided that they could actually make it happen. And these are three out of several people that have, hit it big in this business. Of course, apart from myself talking to you, I can't talk to you like this if I've not reaped the benefits, of course. Now, this, if you take note, this is 26,460 euros. That means this is even higher than what I've just showed you. That means there's a higher ground for the real people that want to play it really, really big. And these are human beings like you and I, but none of them have any other special skills than what you have already. Everybody has, they all just have that drive, that can-do attitude, and the determination and belief. Now, what if you knew for sure that there was no limit to what you can achieve? Would you be doing what you're doing right now? That's something I want you to think about. If you knew that there was if you knew that, there's nothing that can stop you and you can achieve anything you want in life, would you be doing what you're doing right now? Now, before we go on, I will just show you, this is what I meant by when I said you could withdraw, you could buy coupons, or you could withdraw to your internal account, or send to your card, or OKPay, transfer to your Bitcoin. The options are robust of how you can actually access your funds when you get paid. I'm talking to you right now. Every income I've earned from Swiss Golding has already, hit my different buckets, either my growth bucket or my dream bucket or my safety bucket or my, daily expenses account. So I have the physical cash. I've already touched it. I've spent some of it. I've saved and all of that. So it's for real. Now, what do you really want in life? The thing is that if you don't know what you want, you will keep settling. Are you currently settling? That's a question I want you to answer. What do you really want in life? Do you want the lifestyle where you actually dictate what you want to do when you want to do it? Do you want a community of go-getters? Do you want to belong to a community of go-getters, excited people that are aiming for the very top? Do you want to be recognized? This is something that Swiss Golding doesn't joke with, recognition. And do you want to just, be amongst people that are driven, that, do you want to travel the world? Do you want to just be able to build lasting relationships that will challenge you to be better? That's something I want you to think about. Now, at the end of the day, there are three basic things that we all strive for as human beings. And when we go out and say we want to make money and all of that, it's because we either want to preserve our dignity, we want to create impact, or we want to be fulfilled. And fulfillment comes from different things. It comes from creating impact. It comes from, really going after what you really want to do in life. And that's what everything boils down to. So when we talk about making millions and all of that, don't be carried away that, it's just about the money. No, it's beyond that. It's beyond that. And for me right now in my life, my goal is lifestyle and impact. Those are my two major goals, because, you will start out, you might want to just make the money and all, but I promise you, your goals are going to graduate. So I'm going to end it by telling you this. If you think, like I've said this right now, if you think it's all about the money, no, wait till you experience hundreds of people coming to thank you for showing them the way to make their lives better. That feeling is totally priceless, I promise you. So that's it, actually. That's the simple plan I'm here to show you. What did you like best? I want you to get in touch with me right now. If I sent you this video by myself, get in touch with me via WhatsApp and say, you know what, I'm good to go. Linda, get me started. I cannot wait. However, if somebody else sent you this video, get back to the person right now and start by telling the person what exactly you loved. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to tell the person to clarify your questions for you, and the person will connect you to a leader that will help you do that. However, the best time to have started this business was 5 years ago when it got started, because the company is actually 5 years this year. And the next best time is now, I promise you. So go right ahead, get back in touch with the person that sent it to you. If I send this to you, get in touch with me and let's get you started. I'm out to help 10 people specifically this month to be able to move from where you are right now to a higher level in your finances. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.